It's Sunday. I slept till noon. I was really tired this morning. I stayed up till 1 o'clock watching Dexter, and then they woke me up at 5 and put the baby on the monitor. And he got fussy and tried to get away, and when he did, he compressed his umbilical cord and dropped his heart rate into the 60s. This time I didn't get so scared because it was very brief and I knew what was going on. So I had to just turn to my side a little bit and it corrected itself. He went back into the 130s. So that was good, but we had to stay on the monitor extra long. So I didn't get back to sleep until after 6. And then dietary came in, and then my nurse came in, and then dietary came back. And then they came back again to bring me a snack and just put it in my fridge. And it was just so many interruptions. So I slept till noon, but it was quite interrupted sleep. So I didn't feel rested. I still feel really tired. And I've been fighting off a panic attack. I'm sorry. It's coming back. I'm going to cut this really short today. I've been fighting panic all day. I'm going to do a video about my anxiety and how long I've been suffering from it and everything like that. But I had my mom was on the monitor this evening, and it was bad. I don't know if it's because I was laying on my back. My nurse laid my bed flat. Well, not completely flat, but flat enough to where, I don't know, it felt like my vision was closing in on me from the top. Usually it's from the sides. This time it was from the top. And then full on panic mode, like red face, sweating, couldn't quite get a grip on reality. And then, I don't know, I fought through it. My husband called right after that, so we talked for a little bit, and we just talked about random stuff, like getting the baby's room ready and stuff like that, and that helped me calm down. But yeah, it keeps coming back. I don't know what's going on. It's been a couple days now. I've just been extra anxious. I can't explain it. It's gloomy outside, and when I see the gloom, sometimes that affects my mood and causes me to have more anxiety. But I don't know. Yesterday it was gorgeous out, and I felt anxious, so I'm not quite sure what's up, but I'm fighting through it, and I'm doing okay. It may just be loneliness, missing my husband. My mama came to visit me tonight for a little bit. She brought me some homemade vegetable beef soup and a grilled cheese sandwich. It was delicious. I spilled it all over my blanket. So my mom got me a new blanket and top sheet and changed those for me while I was on the monitor. But yeah, just kind of a lonely, boring, gloomy day. And I'm thinking maybe that's what's causing my anxiety. I don't know. Sometimes when I feel like this, a migraine is a-coming. So I'm praying that's not the case, but I don't know. I'm just fighting it off. I was going to cut this off, but it's kind of going away a little bit, so I don't know. But nothing really to report with the baby other than the one drop in his heart rate this morning, and that was just because, he was trying to get away from the monitor. I knew exactly what it was, and he compressed his cord. But other than that, he's perfect. I did talk to my doctor today because she came in and we were talking about sending me home at 28 weeks depending on how my cervix is doing. Like if I'm stable, they're going to send me home. And I told her, I was like, if I go home, I'll be by myself 45 minutes from the hospital, 13 hours a day. And she said, well, I read that you could stay, She said, I read that you could stay with somebody, who lives down the road. And I was like, yeah, my parents are 10 minutes from here, but the way their house is set up, you have to take stairs to get anywhere. And to not take stairs, I would just sleep on their couch. That does not sound like fun. Don't get me wrong, I love my mom and dad, but sleeping on their couch for like 4 to 6 weeks just doesn't sound like a good idea to me. So yeah, we're going to try to decide what to do at 28 weeks. She said it depends on how dilated I am. So we'll just go from there. So I'm not going to stress about it. You know what, come to think about it, I wonder if that's what's causing my anxiety. Just kind of stressing about leaving the hospital, because my doctor did tell me today. She said, usually once we send people home, they go into labor. I don't want to go into labor at 28 weeks, and I told her that. So if I am dilated at all, they'll keep me here till 32. So I don't want to be dilated. They speculate I'm dilated based on a transabdominal ultrasound, but they haven't checked me vaginally since 2 days after I got to the hospital. So since March 13th. But if I am dilated, I stay. If I'm not, I go. So I'm not going to worry about it until, another week and 4 days when they check me. So that's that. My hubby is driving back to DC from his parents' house right now, so I'm kind of, worried about him driving, being on the road. It's only a couple hour drive, but it's enough to make me worry, because that's just what I do. I have nothing else to do but lay here in the hospital and worry and watch Dexter and work crossword puzzles. So that's my day, and come back tomorrow for another update. Bye.